Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alfie from 4DFrame Education Center at UP. Today I'll be giving a short presentation on promoting creative education through after-school learning program with 4DFrame. This is a case study in Bandung. Let's now move into why we did this research. Okay, this research begins from our concern about our worries about condition in Indonesia, the education condition in Indonesia. Here we saw many schools and a lot of teachers still put grades over everything. Like students who have good grades like with the teacher, and schools are competing for the top ranking to get more students, and the students are competing in national level exam to get high score as possible so they can get into the reputable public universities. We worry about something more important than knowledge, than grades, like skills and life skill that will help students to face their future, like problem solving skill, like creativity skills, like collaborative problem solving skills. That's one of the reasons why 4DFrame Education Center UP starts launching a program called Young STEM program. This is an after-school program that focuses on practicing problem solving skill as well as creativity through STEM approach using 4DFrame as a learning media. Therefore, the purpose of this study is to explore whether creativity can be cultivated through after-school learning program, and how the development of students' creativity during this Young STEM program. And this is how we conduct this research. In 4DFrame Center, we have two classes, the mechatronic classes and the creativity classes, but the participants who took part in this research were the students of creativity class. This class consists of 17 students, 8 boys and 9 girls, from grade 4 to grade 7. This activity was held at the museum at UP every Saturday, twice a month, and for about 3 months. For about 3 months, students are provided with several topics that they need to work on together with their team, starting from giving a problem, discussing possible ideas, explaining the science and math behind, designing, creating, testing, and finally presenting about their work in front of the classes. And later, at the end of the term, we held an exhibition. The topic that were given to this class are catapults, automata, bridge, and rolling ball. Let's now move on to result or finding of this research. The first topic discussed during the lesson was about the energy, which related to catapults. Students are asked to design a catapult using 4DFrame that can shoot a ping pong ball towards a target at a certain distance. The next theme was automata. Each student asked to make a figure or a machine that could move on its own. There are no restrictions on creating this automata. The ideas put forward by students are also vary, from a crocodile to a water wheel. Each group has a different idea. Even some students have been able to give the purpose of what they are going to make, which is a positive thing for them. The next time rise is bridge, and one of the reason why this time was rise is because there are so many regions in Indonesia that are connected by bridge to support the economy of the area. Unfortunately, there are still many bridges that are inadequate, threatening the lives of their user. In this time, the students are asked to build a strong bridge to help transportation in that area that are need using 4DFrame. Before move into the conclusion, I'd like to discuss some finding in this research. Result of this study indeed do not show strong evidence through students' improvement in creativity, but we found that there's a potential to improve students' creativity through this program. There are several factors that might influence the result, such as seriousness of students to fill out the worksheet. Often, we found that group where 2 members are very creative are actually not good at filling out worksheet. There are many factors which need to be explored further. Okay. Unfortunately, the third meeting was the time when the coronavirus outbreak started in Bandung. So there were instructions from the university to postpone any activities that were to gather people, and we had to continue the last topic, which is rolling ball and the exhibition with online meeting through Zoom. This sudden change in situation also has a lot of impact on the way of teaching, of the way we teaching, and the way students respond to the lesson. Because after all, the learning situation has changed. Technical problems such as internet connection stability often for us to repeat spoken instruction or question. We also feel this is affect the pace of learning. However, we are quite satisfied with the result obtained amidst this outbreak. In conclusion, I'd like to say the result obtained indicate that after-school program using 4DFrame in our programs has the potential to improve students' creativity skills. Looking from overall aspect of creativity assess, as well as from the 3 learning topics given, it is evident that there is a tendency to experience an increase, especially in this aspect of fluency of creating ideas and ability to elaborate on these ideas into more detail. But apparently, for the aspect of flexibility and the originality, it still depends on the topic given. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question, I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you very much. Good afternoon.